Namaste, dosto. Have you ever wondered what's the real secret to making money? Or why some people work hard their whole lives but never achieve financial freedom? Today, we're diving into a book that can change how you think about money, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki and Sharon Lechter. This book isn't just about cash, it's about a mindset that leads to financial independence. Let's explore 7 life-changing lessons, perfect for students, professionals, and every father and son aiming for a better financial future. Ready? Let's go. So, what is Rich Dad Poor Dad? This book is based on Robert Kiyosaki's 2 dads. His biological father, the poor dad, was a highly educated employee. His friend's father, the rich dad, was a successful businessman. Both taught Robert about money, but in very different ways. Published in 1997, this book is still one of the most popular personal finance books ever. Why? Because it explains complex financial ideas in simple words. Whether you're a student, a professional, or a parent, this book has something for you. Today, we'll cover 7 powerful lessons to help you achieve financial independence. I'll share real-life examples, so these ideas stick with you. Let's get started. Poor Dad said, "Study hard, get a good job, and money will come." But Rich Dad had a different idea. He said, "Don't work for money, make money work for you." What does that mean? It means investing your time and energy in things that create long-term income. For example, imagine you're an employee with a fixed salary. Your income depends on your hours. If you get sick or lose your job, your income stops. But Rich Dad says, build assets that earn money for you, like property, stocks, or a side business. Poor Dad focused on academic education, like degrees and certificates. But Rich Dad said, financial education is just as important. You need to understand how money works, budgeting, investing, taxes, and debt. For example, a student might think an MBA will set them up for life. But if they don't know how mutual funds work or how to calculate loan interest, they might struggle financially. Rich Dad says, learn skills schools don't teach, like the stock market or real estate. Poor Dad said, focus on your job. But Rich Dad said, build your own business. This doesn't mean quitting your job. It means creating income sources that you control. For example, if you're a professional with a good salary, that's great. But if you invest your savings in real estate or start a YouTube channel for passive income, that's your business. It gives you financial security. This is the biggest lesson in the book. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. Rich Dad said, the rich focus on buying assets while the middle class buys liabilities. For example, buying a new iPhone or car is a liability because it drains your money. But investing in a rental property or mutual funds is an asset because it earns you money. Poor Dad said, find a secure job. But Rich Dad said, work to learn, not just to earn. Learn skills that make you financially independent, like sales, negotiation, or investing. For example, if you work at a startup and learn business development, that's more valuable long-term, even if the salary is lower. Skills build your future. Poor Dad said, avoid risks, play it safe. But Rich Dad said, take calculated risks. This doesn't mean gambling your savings. It means researching, planning, and investing wisely. For example, keeping your savings in a fixed deposit is safe, but the returns are low. Investing in mutual funds or stocks, with proper research, can grow your wealth. Rich Dad introduced the cash flow quadrant. It shows 4 ways to earn money, employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. Rich Dad said, true financial freedom comes when you move to the business owner or investor quadrant. For example, an employee sells their time, a self-employed person sells their skills, but a business owner or investor builds systems that earn money, even when they're not working. So, dosto, those were the 7 life-changing lessons from Rich Dad Poor Dad. The core message: to achieve financial freedom, you need to change how you think about money. Stop working for money and make money work for you. I love this book because it's practical and relatable for everyone, whether you're a student starting your career or a father teaching your son about money. Now it's your turn. Read this book and comment below. Which lesson was your favorite? If you enjoyed this summary, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more. See you in the next video with another amazing book. Until then, keep learning and build your financial future.